Hi, and welcome back to my channel. I just finished a book, and since I'm sitting at my puzzle table with my iPad on my boom arm, I decided not to move it around. You can probably see behind me there's a tripod and another boom arm, but I'm just making this video based on where I'm sitting right now. So I thought I would do a book review, and actually I might do 2 videos back to back and possibly even 3. But this video is basically a book review of a book called My Only Child by Sam Vickery. Now, My Only Child starts off on a very tragic note on 2 ends. I'm trying to get myself in frame a little bit better. Okay. It starts off on a tragic note on 2 ends. A woman pretty much wakes up from what she thought was a C-section, and it was so much more. When she wakes up, she looks at her husband and is pretty much saying what happened. But what we're finding out as readers is she lost one of her twins at delivery, but she also had to have a complete and utter hysterectomy. And the woman, what she wanted her whole life was to be the mother of at least 5 children. From the age of a little girl, she's like, I want 5 children. And that's what she wanted, and that's what was going to happen. And her husband was on board with her. They were going to have a big family. By the way, her name was Catherine. They were going to have a big family. This is what their goal was in their life. So when she wakes up, 2 things happen. The husband and the mother and her mother are talking, and the mother says she does not know that she had a hysterectomy. And he goes, no, I'm not sure how to tell her. And she says, well, the doctor's rounds are going to be coming around. Somebody may slip up. We need to tell her. That was one thing. On the other hand, when it came to the husband and wife, they did not want her mother to know that she lost one of the babies. Now, so you figure, how is that? Well, there's some history or some baggage that surrounds this couple. And by the way, the husband's name is Davis. I guess I should be telling you these characters' names. She had a reason for not telling her mother this whole pregnancy, that she was pregnant with twins. And now she decides that she's not going to tell her mother, by the way, her name is Hazel, that, hey, I lost one of my babies. I'm grieving already. So you have secrets on those 2 levels. Husband and wife are holding back the fact that she had lost a twin. The husband and mother are trying to figure out how to tell her that she had a hysterectomy. And then the story starts shifting to a previous time. So most of the story takes place in time now, but now we start to get Hazel's point of view when she first got married to Catherine's father. So you've got a multi-layered story here. But the book is called My Only Child. Why is it called that? And how does this affect Catherine now that she only has a son whose name is Jamie? How is it that she's going to mother Jamie, grieving the loss of her daughter, whom she named Adriana? Her and her husband did have a funeral for Adriana, but the mother, she never let her mother know of it. So quite naturally, her mother didn't get to go to the funeral. So now that's the basis of the story. And there was one more factor or facet of this story that I should tell you about. Catherine decides, we are going to adopt because, I see every time I hit my table, I'm shaking the iPad, so I apologize. Catherine decides that I want to adopt. We are going to have this huge family I envisioned from the days of being a child. So she starts checking out international adoption. So it was a very, very good, the genre is literary fiction / women's fiction. It was a very, very good book, very emotional book. And it talked about the serious issue of alcoholism. It talked about the serious issue of what happens when a woman goes through a hysterectomy at a young age, and it talked about the loss of a child and how it affected the woman. So all of these things are in this book. I think it's a great book. I believe it's going to be released the first week of November, and I will probably put the review up right around release date. So I know I've been moving around a lot and I hit the table a few times, but I did want to tell you about My Only Child by Sam Vickery. All right, that's it for now. Bye-bye.